Have you ever watched someone choose to stay broken even when healing was right in front of their fucking face? It's unfathomable to me how some people choose to just stay the same. To watch someone willingly pick comfort over growth, ego over truth, avoidance over accountability. It's like watching themselves lock themselves in a burning building and they just throw the key away. You're screaming silently outside of the bars, hoping they'll hear. But some people, they'd rather inhale smoke than face fresh air. Yeah, I'm talking about avoidance. I had the pleasure of being with a narcissist, and when I began to date again, avoidant. Yeah, fuck me. What's wild is as a super empath, I was their lifeline. I was the love, the mirror, the invitation to evolve. But to accept it, that meant they'd have to face themselves. And some people just can't. So they stay. They stay chained to toxic cycles, addicted to temporary highs, the dopamine, the honeymoon phase, the validation, the attention, the supply. They're terrified of the truth that lies with themselves. That is self-purgatory. This is what really ruffles my fucking feathers is these people had the chance or still have the chance to choose differently, and in the end they don't, so they end up hurting others, and then they do hurt mostly themselves, just continuing to stay in the same toxic cycle of shame or abuse or attachment style. They just get different characters. They are recruiting people to play roles that never auditioned for that role. The hurting other people is what really just makes me upset. Not only because have I been a victim of these individuals where trauma bonds were created, because that's always fun to fucking get out of on your own. But they just stay the same. They don't choose differently. They choose to continue to stay in this ignorant state because they can't face their childhood trauma or some other trauma that has led them to being narcissistic or an avoidant. They had a chance to choose differently. They had a chance to choose me, to choose healing. They didn't. I did. It's not your fault if you had a similar situation and they didn't choose you or healing. You can't make somebody ready to heal themselves. It's like somebody who's addicted and they need to go get counseling go to detox, go to rehab. They have to do it when they are ready to do it. Same thing with folks who have trauma and are avoidant or narcissistic or some sort of attachment style that is keeping them in a toxic cycle. They have to be ready to heal. You can't make them do that. It doesn't matter. They have to be ready. And if they're not, then that's where you need to decide if you're going to stay or go. You're going to let them hinder your growth, or you're going to break yourself free and you're going to do the healing that you know that you need to do for yourself. Those people, they're still rehearsing. They're going to stay in the rehearsal phase while you're evolving. And now I'm not waiting. I'm not rescuing. I'm rising because I owe it to myself and my inner child to do better and be better. Love yourself. Choose yourself. Get out of any relationship that is abusive and toxic and harmful. It's hard. It is very hard. I know. You have to choose yourself. And I support you doing that. Sending you love.